Hello everybody, welcome back to Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024. Once again, we are in career mode and we're taking a TBM from Washington, Missouri on up to Chicago, in the Chicago area for the most part, but 10,900 credits on this one and we are good to go. Now you may be wondering why I'm flying a turboprop. Well, I did get my turboprop cert, so we are good to go there, and we'll talk a little bit more about that once we get in flight. All right, there's that beautiful TBM. Have a look-see at our bald self looking at the airplane in disbelief that we are going to have to take all these covers off. Let's do it. Get that out of there. Get that out of there. Let's get down here. We'll get the chocks away and the pitot cover as well. There we go. Awesome. Airplane's looking good. And we'll get on board the airplane here and we'll get our passengers loaded for our flight. Look at that, spoiler lifts up like that, so cool. Love it. All right, cool, fantastic. All right, welcome aboard the TBM. Now I will preface this and say, I am not a TBM person. I don't really know how to fly the TBM very well. Nav, strobe for that. I think we go crash bar up, this. And we're not on GPU, we're just gonna be on battery for the battery start today. Starter, ignition's there, that's all fine. We go fuel pump and all that in a minute. Autopilot trims have to go to the on spot.
To all passengers, we've begun boarding. Step aboard and make yourself comfortable. Roger that, Captain. They're on their way. Have a good flight.
Ooh, check out the Hummer dropping off our passengers here. We have 3 aboard our TBM today. Wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome aboard.
Hi, Captain.
Hi, Captain.
I'd appreciate if you could avoid cutting off my network access during the cruise.
Oh yeah, can
I
you?
need to be sure I'll be able to make important calls anytime. Thanks, Captain.
You're very welcome. All right, let's get our heading bugs set up where we're gonna be taking off out of here. Runway 15, it looks like today. Let's get the airplane all fired up and good to go here. What's going on with this? This should be over here. You should be in this spot. All right, well, that's supposed to be over there on the right-hand side, but it clicked over here accidentally, so we're just gonna have to deal with that. Let's go ahead and get the starter to the on position. And hear the engine firing up. We would be adding our fuel in by popping it out of there and over to the left when that happens, but today it's just gonna automatically happen here for us. I would have popped it in basically right there.
Just wanted to drop by and say hello before you leave for Lions. Mrs. Reynolds will join you on board soon. She's close to one of our top clients who booked the flight for her. Well, it's about time. Provide her with the finest service. I know I can count on.
Are you kidding me right now? Somebody did not close that door. Unbelievable. You cannot trust the ground crew here, man. They left this open for whatever reason. Any other doors you guys left open for us here today? We're gonna find out. Good Lord, man. All right, these are all closed as well on this side. All right, we're good. All right, always keeping you on your toes, aren't they? Altimeter is 3032, that's good. Let's get our autopilot all set up here. Let's go initially 5,000, turboprop. Let's go 3,000 initially. We're in the St. Louis area. We're gonna be going to the Bravo, so I'm sure they're gonna have us go up to 270 or whatever. All right, parking brake, pressure off, stall no heat, pitot, okay, gotcha. We need the pitos on. Let's get both of these on. Inertial separator can be off for now. And we need to get the bleed on to auto. Auto SCL, turn on auto selection for the fuel. There we go. So we aren't manually messing with it down here. So that's good. And parking brake's the only message we got. Let's give a call for taxi. Let's get on out of here.
Kilo Foxtrot Yankee Golf traffic Daher November 88292 is taxiing to runway 15.
All right. Let's move our camera view over because that is way off. And parking brake's off. Let's do it. Bring our power up. Swing out to the right-hand side here. There we go. We'll do a test of our reverser here. Oh yeah, it's working just fine. First fly of the day. We want to make sure that's good to go. Yep, and it is. All right, let's welcome the passengers on board today's flight.
Good afternoon, and welcome aboard this first-class Wings flight to Lions. Under captain and pilot today, estimated flight time is 48 minutes. We're on time for departure, waiting for takeoff clearance. I'll keep you informed during the flight if anything important comes up. Thank you.
All right, fantastic. You just heard him. Welcome aboard. I am going to fix my MFD there. It has redundant information on it. I have it split, so it's showing me TCAS, but I already have that in my PFD, so I don't need that. All right, let's select MFD here, and we're gonna go ahead and make sure that it's set to full. There we go. That's how I like it. Track up, and we can zoom out right here. And you can see where we're at here in St. Louis, out here in Washington, Missouri. All right, fantastic. Let's announce the takeoff.
Kilo Foxtrot Yankee Golf traffic Daher, November 88292, taking off runway 15 north departure.
15 north departure. Wonderful. All right. Yeah, I know. We have a parking brake. I'm not an idiot. Let's let them know we're taking off.
All passengers, on behalf of my company, I would like to thank you for flying with us today on this flight to Lyons. We are prepared for takeoff, so please ensure your seatbelts are correctly fastened and your electronic devices are turned off or in airplane mode. Sit back, relax, and enjoy the flight. Thank you.
Line up on runway 15. I did a BFR at this airport before. All right, smoothly advance our throttle here. Nice and easy. And we're gonna get this set for takeoff power. Don't want to overspeed it, just pull back just a little bit. There we go, about right there. Airspeed's alive. Instruments are in the green. Coming upon our rotation speed, ease on back, and just like that, we're in the air. Tap the brakes, bring up the gear. There we go, up to 270. Okay, wonderful. I think it's gonna clear us up there. I think we have to contact ATC here. But we'll get it up to 270 in a second. Yep, there we go. Let's contact them. Keep our climb coming along here. And contact ATC. All right, please and thank you.
St. Louis approach Daher, November 88292, is type Daher to BM 91 miles southeast of Kilo Foxtrot Yankee Golf, 1,100 feet. Request flight following.
Flight following. I thought we were going to get our IFR clearance, but okay.
St. Louis approach. Squawk 7332.
7332, got it. That'll work for me. Boy,
Squawk
took a minute for them to allow us to do that, didn't it?
292.
All right, clean up the flaps here. We're gonna get the yaw damper on. Now we're getting our IFR clearance.
Approach Daher, November 88292, 3 miles east of Kilo Foxtrot Yankee Golf. Request IFR to Charlie 02, ready to copy.
Daher, November 88292 is cleared to Charlie 02 airport as filed. Squawk 7332.
All right, that's our squawk. Should be our
November
squawk.
88292 cleared to Charlie 02 airport is filed. Squawk 7332.
7332. Got it. We got the nav comms on that. We're good. 7332.
4,200 feet. Altimeter tree 0 decimal tree 2. Continue to RUI land turning and following heading 0 tree 0. Proceed on course climb and maintain flight level 270.
030. And on up we go. And we're going to proceed direct to Royan.
Continue to RUI when turning and following heading 0 tree 0. Resume on navigation climb and maintain flight level 270 Daher 292.
There we go. We're just listening to what they have to say to us and responding to it.
292 contact Kansas City Center.
Oh, over to Kansas City Center already. Bye, Washington, Missouri. All right. Contact them.
Going to 121.25 Daher 292.
To 27,000 feet. All right, almost to 10,000 feet as we climb out of the western edge of the St. Louis Bravo airspace here on our way to Lyons. The stacks you saw there on our takeoff out of Washington, that was the power plant there on the Missouri River, and that was Labadie, Missouri. And now we're above 10,000, so let's go ahead and clean up our airplane. Lights come to the off position, pulse can go off as well, and we'll get that inertial separator off. There we go. So we didn't pick up any bugs or any nonsense on the way out of Washington there. Pretty uneventful right now. We're just going to be making some ATC calls and our wonderful passengers are having the time of their lives back there. We'll check on them in a little while. All right, we have reached our altitude of 270 here for cruise today on standard pressure, and we are pulling our power back just a little bit here for cruise. Currently doing about 284 knots over the ground, which is fantastic, much faster than the other airplanes we have been flying in our career. So it's always great to have that turboprop certification. Looking at our procedure here, we're going to be doing the RNAV into the runway. Looks like it's RNAV GPS 23 in Awoza. As you can see right here, if we zoom out, you'll see we're only going to Relit, and then we'll get vectors. They'll probably clear us for the approach, honestly, from out there to Awoza, and then we'll do the RNAV arrival into there. That's all we got going on right now. Flight's been pretty uneventful. Couple bumps on the way out of Washington, but once we got out of the bottom layer there, it's been much better, way smoother. So let's talk about the career mode right now and what I'm doing with my company. My company's name is Premier Air Charter, and I want to make a cargo company with a Caravan. Now, originally, they give you some options, 3 options at a considerable discount that you can get. So you can get the Skyhawk for like 26,000 credits. Now you can get a Caravan for like 177,000, and then you can get a helicopter if you have the helicopter side. But I have chosen to not buy the Skyhawk. I'm going to grind and save up money because I'm almost getting there, and then I can buy that Caravan at a discounted rate early on, and I think that's going to be the way forward for my company. So I'm still stuck in employment hell, basically, and I will be very close to buying an airplane. Yes, we are. Okay, what are we doing? We getting the approach procedure here?
Descend and maintain 3,500 feet.
3,500.
RNAV runway 23 approach via Oscar Bravo Kilo transition. Cleared to Oscar Bravo Kilo DAR 2902.
All right, vertical speed mode. Down we go. 3,500. And we have...
DAR
Oh, we're cleared for the approach already? Contact tower. Yeah, I don't think so. We're pretty far away. Pretty far out for that. Fly to Awoza. Yeah, basically what we talked about before for the RNAV. That's what we're going to do. And we're not going to contact tower till a little bit closer. Maybe we'll get dinged for it. I don't know. I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it now, but it's improper procedure. No clouds that I've seen so far. It's been a very clear, nice day. Let's just do it. Let's just do it so we don't get dinged, because you know how this game is. It'll be like, nope.
Traffic Daher November 88292.
Yeah, 48 miles south.
Inbound RNAV runway 23 approach.
Imagine you're in the pattern and you hear that. Like, okay, thanks, 48 miles away. Appreciate the help. All right, so they want us to go to Awoza, so we'll do exactly that. We can just go ahead and click on Awoza here and hit direct to, and we'll activate that. Now the airplane will make its turn towards Awoza for the approach. We'll do some Victor vectors around there. We're at top of descent right now. You can see it right there, TOD. But ATC already had us go down, and they cleared us for the approach already. And then they told us to contact tower, which turned out to be a CTAF. So I'm very confused about the procedures right now getting into this airport. Not a problem. We can see how far out we are still. Quite a ways. You know, I guess we're closer to Milwaukee than we are to Chicago. We're on the northwest side of Chicago for the most part, kind of in between Chicago and Milwaukee. That's the Milwaukee airspace right up there in front of us. So I would say we are actually going to Milwaukee more than we are Chicago today. So let's zoom in a little bit here, see what we got going on. We got Owoza off on the left-hand side. So we're going to be at 3,500, and then we need to be at 2,500 Terra. So let's go ahead and start the left turn now to square up our approach. So we're going to go pretty much direct to Owoza now at 3,500. And then pretty much we're already cleared for the approach. We can activate the approach mode if we wanted to. We're going to get down to 2,500 for Terra, and then we should be good as far as picking up the rest of the approach. We're going to start slowing the airplane down a little bit here. All right, pretty much to Owoza here. Let's go ahead and get the turn going to the left so we can get a nice intercept to Terra here. And down to 2,500 feet for that, but we still have a little bit of time until we need to worry about that, so not in a huge hurry for that right now. Man, beautiful, beautiful fields here. You see all the tire tracks from the tractors and stuff. It's so cool. All right, now we're looking good here at 3,500. We should be picking this up pretty soon. Let's go ahead and arm our approach here as well. There we go. Approach is armed. We are in heading mode, but we should be picking it up here any moment. It's always good to do RNAV procedures into an airport if you're not familiar with it and you don't know where it's located. Ooh, look at the cars on the highway down there. That's cool. So that's why we are doing it today. Just about to pick it up here. We're going to keep decent speed towards the airport here. And let's go down to 2,500 now. Altitude is off and on down we go. Yeah, we'll pick up the glide path here once we get to Terra. Keeping best speed towards the airport. Glide path's coming down. It is bumpy down here, that is for certain. Let's pull our power out a little bit more here. We really start slowing our airplane down. I'm surprised we haven't said anything to our passengers. About a CO2. Okay. That could be bugged. I think I got the airport inside out there, just in front of the lake out there. Is that a river? Looks like a lake getting down into our white arc. Okay, that is the airport right in front of us there. So gear down. Get that drag out. Yeah, no landing gear. We're getting there. Autopilot's gonna come off. Yaw damper's gonna come off. I've got it. The airplane, we're good. We're in the white arc. First notch of flaps coming in. Yeah, that's our airport for sure. And the runway. Let's just follow our glide path now. Yeah, it is choppy down here. Let's put our next stage of flaps in when we can. Let's just get this thing slowed up even more. Getting bumped by some good wind there. There we go. Looks like our VREF is right there, right around 90 knots today. Keep on coming down on the glide path.
500.
TBM's very stable. I do like that. Yeah, I think the mission steps are broken here, so we might get dinged for not calling in. Let's correct that a little bit. We're just a little low on the approach. All right, gears down, 3 green. We are stable. Pull power back a little bit more. Yep, that is what happens when you get those gusts hitting you in the front there. And good on our approach. A little bit more nose up. There we go. Speed tape's fluctuating quite a bit here. Grab into that wind a little bit more. There we go. Let it take us to the runway. A little fast. Bring our power out. Short final now, looking good. The runway made. Oh, well, we did fly to CO2, I suppose. Oh, now we can do it. Let's do it. Yay. We're landing. Our power out here. Let the airplane settle. There we go. And throw the crab out. Right aileron into the wind. There we go. Oop. Yep, we're down. Reverse thrust. We're just going to roll down to the end here. Now, these VIPs pay out pretty darn good, so we should make a little bit of money off of this, I'm hoping. Unless they ding us for stupid stuff, which they love to do. You can have a perfectly smooth flight and it doesn't matter. They'll just be like, especially with the VIPs, they're like, not good enough. Right, on in this way we go. It's a nice 99 there. Over this way. Straight in right here for everybody. There's their car. I think that's their car. This is good right here.
We've arrived.
Me too.
I even managed to catch some shut-eye.
Parking brake's good.
I'm not usually a fan of flying.
Yes. Well, you know how that goes. I guess we could have done it the other way. I could have done it the old classic way of, well, they don't let you do all this anyway, so it doesn't matter. Try to get it all. Oh, wait for engine shutdown. Okay. They're going to let us do it. Sweet. Love to see it. We could have just done that anyway, but that's all right. Mission success. Passenger satisfaction was 60%. Really? Everything went perfectly during this flight. We got 100% on that. Oh, okay. We got an S tier on it. I was about to say, I don't know what you got to do to make the passenger satisfaction to 100%. I have not figured that out at all, but we'll take that. That was good. We made 18,530 credits on that one. Look how much we get robbed by being an employee. I know. Reputation is getting closer to S tier. Fantastic. And we are leveling up to level 52. There we go. Hit next. Now here's Premier Air Charter, like I was telling you before. Check it out. So we don't have an airplane or anything like that. If we go to all companies here, we go to manage company for Premier Air Charter, and then we go to buy aircraft. This under used aircraft is what I'm talking about. You only get that discount one time. So you can buy a Skyhawk for $23,550, an Airbus H125 for $92, or the Grand Caravan for $177. This Caravan is usually $1.5 million. So that's a big discount. So it's worth just waiting it out. So I'm not flying a Skyhawk all the time, you know? So that's the plan. We're at 70,000. We're looking good as far as that goes. But looking at our certs here, this is what we've currently got as far as the tree goes. Tailwheel endorsement, got a CPL, high performance endorsement, and then I got the turboprop rating, hence the reason why we're flying the TBM today, the instrument rating, and the night currency. So next up is multi-engine rating. However, the multi-engine rating is 15,000 credits, and I'm saving up, so I really don't want to do that. It's a short one. I know. We'll do that later on. I hear that you get to do a engine out procedure on that one. So that'd be really cool to see. Now, if you guys are interested, I could do a mini series here of the training module that is in the sim and kind of give my insights on what you can do to improve. I've heard mixed reports of how good it is. Now, I didn't try it. I just went in and passed my exam so we could move on. I didn't need to go through things I already know about, but a lot of people are new to the sim. So if that's something you'd be interested in, let me know. We could even go over the Cessna 172 and all of its quirks. Well, that's going to do it for this episode of Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, flying the turboprop today, the TBM. Love the TBM. It's actually a really good airplane in the sim as a default airplane. But let me know what you thought of it. I'll see you guys next time. Take care.